All right. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday at 8:30, and that means that it is time for our weekly live stream. And this week this is an old jersey. It's actually not mine. It was my husband's. An old Brett Favre Packers jersey, because in our house we cheer for the Packers. So as you hop on, tell me, who is your favorite team below. Okay, so tell me in the comment section, who is your favorite team that you like to watch? I know Carla Feltes is the Cowboys. I still say I don't know how we can be friends because I don't know about those Cowboys fans. No, just kidding. So tonight is titled Get Your Game Face On. And so what we're going to be talking about tonight is how to get your makeup to stay from the first quarter to the fourth quarter, or really from 7 in the morning until 8:30 at night. Okay, so I tested my own makeup today. It was done at 7:30, and I haven't touched it, and I think it looks pretty good. I went grocery shopping today. I was playing outside with my kids. I was delivering orders. I had to go to football practice. So, it's been put through the ringer, and I still think it looks pretty good. So, I'm going to teach you some of the tips and tricks so that you can keep your makeup looking fresh and staying on all day. A lot of people deal with oiliness, or they feel like their makeup sweats off throughout the day. And that did used to be me. I would always feel like if I wore foundation, by the end of the day, it would be off. And then that was one of the reasons why I didn't really wear it as much. And then I kind of learned how and what type of makeup was best for my skin type. And then that really helped me see better results. So, all right, I see Alicia says she likes Steelers and Eagles. All right, both Pennsylvania teams you're fans of. That's awesome. Okay, so the first product that we're going to talk about is one of my absolute favorites, okay? And it is the Mary Kay Foundation Primer, okay? Foundation Primer. And so this is like the Hollywood secret to flawless looking skin. So if you really want your foundation, your makeup to adhere to your skin better, the trick is to use foundation primer underneath your foundation. So you would do your normal skincare routine, your cleanser, your serums, your moisturizer, your eye cream, all that. And then all over your face, you would use your foundation primer. Now, the cool thing about our foundation primer is that it also has an SPF of 15 in it. We try to sneak SPF in to a couple of the products that we do use every day, because UVA and UVB damage is the number one thing that causes our skin to age. So if we put the SPF in there, we're good to go, right? So this is like velvety smooth. I really can't even explain what it feels like. You need to just experience it for yourself. So if you've never tried it and you want a sample from your consultant, just put primer in the comment section right now, and your consultant will make sure that she gets in touch with you about trying this. So if you have larger pores, or if you have fine lines and wrinkles, and you feel like sometimes maybe your makeup is setting into those, then primer is going to be your best secret. So what it does is it acts like a spackling for your face, so that when you put your foundation on, it just really smooths right over top. Okay. And so it just gives that true flawless looking finish, and it will help your makeup stay all day long. Now, our foundation primer for our oily girls also has some oil absorbing properties to it. So it's going to help to control the oil throughout the day. And when you put this on, you really do want to focus on putting it in the T-zone, because that is where people tend to feel like their makeup rubs off the fastest. Okay, so that is the product number one, foundation primer. So tell us in the comments, what do you love about it? Okay, so we're going to stick on the topic of primers, and we're going to talk next about eye primer. Okay, so this is the Mary Kay eye primer. This is what it looks like. Comes in a little tube. When you actually, you don't need a lot of this, so this will last you for a little while. You literally just need like a little tiny dot of it for both eyes. So I just put it between my fingers, and then I put it on both eyes. And so what I love about this, and I'm putting a little bit of it on my hand, What I love about this is that it's going to give your makeup more vibrancy, okay? More vibrancy. So, what I want to show you and demo for you is how different makeup can look or colors can look over a primer versus over your regular skin. And I meant to do this with the foundation primer too, but I can come back and do it. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of our liquid eyeshadow and I'm just going to dot some where I just put the eye primer. And then I'm just going to rub it in. Make it more on there. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the other hand where I didn't use the primer. So I want you to see the difference here, okay? So what I love about this, me being a darker skin tone, is that you can kind of see, okay? So this is the one that the eye primer is underneath, okay? All rubbed in there. This is the one that the eye primer is not on. See how it's not as vibrant in color? You can definitely see this one much better than you can see this one. So your eye primer is going to do the same thing as the foundation primer is doing for your face. Our eye primer actually has a little bit of caffeine in it too. Help your eyes look more awake. But this is really going to help your eye makeup to stay all day. And it's going to make the colors really pop. Now, all of our Chroma Fusion eye colors, are deeply pigmented, but it's the vibrancy that you're going to get with eye primer versus no eye primer. Okay. And Alicia said it's not to prime is a crime. Yes, absolutely. Not to prime is a crime. If you're going to put the makeup on, why not just wear the primer so that you know that you're covering your bases and your makeup's going to look fresh all day long. Okay. All day long. All right, so next I'm going to show you, hold on, I think I have it right here. You grab it. Yes, so next I'm going to show you translucent powder. Okay, so this is another one of my favorites. So this is really like a set it and forget it kind of product. Ours is like a white powder, so it looks like a white powder. Comes in the same size box as our silky setting powders. It is very fine, which is great because it means if you have fine lines and wrinkles, it's not going to just settle right into those. But here is the people who are going to love this product. If you have combination to oily skin, you tend to get more oily. The translucent powder is going to help to mattify the skin. So it's going to really help with your oil control once you have your makeup on. So it's great for mattifying the skin. It has light dispersing properties in it that are actually going to make your skin appear more flawless when a flash goes off. So if I'm helping a bride or someone with special occasion makeup, I always tell them you always want to finish off your look with translucent powder so that you just have that, flawlessness to your face in pictures. So it really helps with that. The other thing that you can do with this is bake your makeup. So how many of you have heard about baking your makeup? And so basically what it is doing is it's setting the makeup. So a lot of people will bake their under eye makeup. And so what you would do is put your under eye corrector on, dab that in, and then you would take the big brush, this one. You would take a brush like this, dab it on there and kind of let it sit a little bit heavier. And then after a few minutes, maybe brush your teeth or something, and then brush it away. And that's baking your makeup. It's going to help to have it stay longer. But this is just so easy to set any makeup. So you can set liquid with this. You can put it over powder. I will actually set, hey Marissa, I will actually set my silky setting powder. Like I have a routine. Okay. So I know some of you are going to ask me, well, what do you use? Do you use all four? Yeah, I do. I use all four of these. So my routine starts with my skincare. Then I do my foundation primer. Then I do my eye primer. Then I put my foundation on. Then I do my brows. And then I come back to my eyes. Okay. I put like my Time-Wise foundation on. Then after I do my eyes, I put my under eye corrector on. Then I do my silky setting powder. And then I actually do my blush and all that. But then I actually spray my face, which is the next product we're going to talk about. And then after that's dried, I'll come back and just do a quick with my translucent powder, because I just like to do it over my setting spray, but you can do it either way. Hey there. So it's up to you. This is the brush that I would recommend using from the Mary Kay collection. This is our all over powder brush that you would just dust this translucent powder all over your face. So if you have any questions about the translucent powder, throw it in the chat for me now, and I would be happy to answer any of those products. So this is an invisibly sheer powder, and it does help control excess oil while setting your makeup. All right, so that is what that product does. All right, next product. Now, if you know me well, you know that this is in my top 10 favorite things that we have, and that is our makeup finishing spray. So this is our makeup finishing spray. Here's why I love it, because it's going to help your makeup stay on for 16 hours. My husband just walked in and he's like, why are you wearing a Brett Favre jersey for your live? Because it's get your game face on. We're getting our game faces on. We're going to keep our makeup on and sharp and looking good from the first quarter to the fourth quarter.
That's my jersey.
It is your jersey. Well, it was your jersey like 15 years ago when he would have fit in it. But that's a whole nother story.
That was 5 bodies ago.
Bye-bye. Okay, so anyway, this is my favorite thing, because all you do, so you put your makeup on, then you hold this about 6 inches away from your face, and my husband will laugh because he knows that I put on way too much of this product. But I feel like you can never get too much finishing spray. Okay, so you just hold it away, and you're supposed to do an X. Now, unless you're me, I do that because I want to feel like I got it all over, okay? And once it dries, it will dry, and then you will not feel it on at all. So people will say to me, well, is it like a hairspray for your face? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's the concept, I guess you could say, because it's going to hold your makeup on for 16 hours. But it's not sticky. It's not like, it feels like nothing once it's on. Once it's on, hey, Messina, once it's on, you don't even know it's there. Okay. You have no idea. So if you have used this product, tell us in the chat why you love it. And so I think if you want to get your game face on, okay, let's say you have an event or just for every day. So guys, here's the truth. I put my makeup on early in the morning when I get my shower, and I just go about my day. And sometimes I'm running from a kids event to something else to something else. I don't have time to like touch up my makeup or, do this. I don't even carry like a pressed powder in my purse. Like I just don't, because honestly, I don't know when I would remember to stop and do that. Okay. But Messina says her son runs away from her when she's about to spray. My husband's always like, now it does have a really refreshing like smell to it too. And that's the other thing you can use it for. You can use it as a freshening spray. So how many of you fly or have flown or whatever? Whenever I fly, I make sure I have this because the air on the plane dehydrates your skin. And so I always just feel like I look like blah when I get off the plane, and I don't want to look blah. So I will put this on and I will just freshen up my face, and it just makes me feel better. Okay. So my recommendation, I lost the one, I just had it in my hand. Oh, here it is. If you are really wanting to set your makeup, if you're dealing with more combo to oily skin and you feel like your makeup is just kind of brushing off throughout the day, these 4 products are going to be your ticket to a flawless face and a face that stays on all day long. Foundation primer. Okay, let's review. Foundation primer. This goes on underneath your foundation. It helps your foundation adhere to your skin better. Oil absorbing properties. It's like Hollywood's secret to flawless looking face. Your foundation is just going to smooth right over top. Eye primer. It's going to give deeper pigment. Okay, this was the eye primered hand. This was the non-eye primered hand. There is a difference. Trust me. The vibrancy in the color is crazy, and your eye makeup won't just sweat right off. A lot of people will tell me that their eye makeup sweats off because they have like oily eyelids, or maybe their mascara or their eyeliner, this will help significantly with that, okay? Then we talked about translucent powder for my combo to oily girls. This is going to help to mattify your makeup and control the oil, but it's also going to help you to set your makeup. Then we have our finishing spray. This is going to hold your makeup on for 16 hours, and who wouldn't love that, right? So if you've never tried any of these, like I said, you can put sample in the comments, and your consultant will make sure to get with you so that you can try these 4 amazing products to help you set it and forget it. Okay. All right. Next Wednesday, right here at 8:30, we have our very own certified health coach, Emily Roeder. I always say her name backwards because it's like 2 last names. Roeder. I think I got that right. But she is going to be doing our Wellbeing Wednesday next Wednesday night at 8:30, right here in the Social Rescue group. Okay. So we hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.